Hello, this is Justin from justinkain.com, and this is 5 Minutes of Coaching. This week, I really had to deal with this subject of raising private capital. How do I do that? There's so many deals out there that are available, and it seems like some people have all of the money that they need, and some people are searching for the holy grail of real estate, raising private investment capital. Now, I've been doing this actively since 2008. When I first came into real estate full-time after being a 5th grade band teacher from 2005 to 2007, I thought that all you had to do was just go to a bank and get a fund, get loans for your properties. That's what I did for my first 3 properties. And then in June of 2007, I went full-time, and literally I could find no loans for any properties because real estate was really changing. The way that it was funded was going from private or from banking to private investors. So throughout 2008, I really learned how to bring together capital and what we call syndicate capital. And then in 2009, I put my first large project together, which was the acquisition of 49 properties in South Bend, Indiana. And I had to bring together real estate investors through a private placement. I brought another partner in, and that was the first kind of big deal that I did to raise private capital. But before that, I had raised private capital for smaller fix and flip deals, and I still teach people how to do that today. So when you're raising private capital, what you want to do is you want to start to think about, how can I tell a story in such a way, how can I tell my business's story in such a way that it actually makes sense to a person who would be investing in it? You want to think of the WIFM principle, and I want you to write this down. W-I-I-F-M, WIFM. And it's called What's in It for Me. What's in it for me? Except you want to think about what's in it for them. And them is your private investors. Them are the people that you are going to be talking to about investing in your project. So I'm going to take you through a quick idea about how to do this. There's a website called bubble.us, B-U-B-B-L.us, and it's going to give you some great ideas on how to structure what we call a mind map or a brainstorming session. So you want to write down all of the people that might be interested in your real estate investment project. All right, so you're thinking about different people that are out there and different spheres of influence. And this is an idea that I actually got from Tom Hopkins. Tom Hopkins is a great speaker, trainer. You should check out all of his stuff on YouTube and also his website. He's got some great content there. But Tom Hopkins taught me to not think about specific people, but to think about specific spheres of influence. Maybe the church that you go to, maybe the synagogue that you go to, maybe the sports club. For me, maybe it's the yoga club that I'm a part of. All of those different spheres of influence where you meet and interact with people that might be interested in getting a great return on their investment dollars. Because everybody out there wants to make more of a return than they're getting in their CD. The reason that they invest in CDs or smaller, lower level funds like that are because they don't know how to get bigger and better returns. You're going to be able to introduce them to that. So you're going to get a list of people together, and you're going to start to call them. On my website, I've got scripts, I've got different PowerPoints, and also different Excel spreadsheets on how to sort those people out and how to make a very clear, good presentation for them so that they're interested in your project. And this is really the only way to raise capital. You got to get the word out there, and when you're getting the word out there, you got to sound halfway intelligent. You got to be passionate, you got to have a good story, and you got to remember that you're building in profit for them. So what's in it for them? Those private investors is going to be the biggest thing that you can do, the biggest question that you can ask and answer in order to raise private capital. This is Justin from justinkain.com. Check out my website for more ideas on real estate investing.